someone just like FaceTiming you. I didn't warn you all that I was going live. And it's because I have been on back-to-back calls. I am I'm just so thankful. Like, I truly am, and I know that this like, it's not just me, it is the community that we have built. I don't know if Mazami have been forwarding my videos to loved ones, but the bookings have been booked. I just ended a call, and I am about to get on another right now. I still have not recorded a proper vlog, so to speak, and I shared on my last live just how I have been feeling. Bonjour. I shared on my last live how I have been feeling with regards to the structured, staged, so to speak, vlogs and how this has been serving me more just going live. And bonjour. Désolé, sorry to pop this live up on you all. I didn't even give you a warning. I gave the analogy, which I do not have this problem because I gave this warning. When I switched to iPhone, I was team Android. Don't cancel me. I was team Android up until the time that I'm just standing now because I've been sitting all day on calls. I was team Android up until I started vlogging solely because I use a MacBook. And when I had my Android, if you're vintage as I me, you remember this. Using a MacBook with the Android, like they just didn't play well together. So I made the switch. So with that, switching to an iPhone, people just thought they could FaceTime me. No, no, no. Are those the vocals? Are we back? No, no, no. We are almost back. Yeah, I think I feel perhaps I'm being a bit dramatic, and I do have a history of being called dramatic. I feel that a video call of any sort, unscheduled, is equivalent to someone popping up to your home. Perhaps that is a bit dramatic, but I feel that that's equivalent to popping up at someone's home just to video chat someone. So that's why I shared my deepest apologies for just popping this live up on you all. I didn't have a chance to post a, let's go live at this time because I have been booked. You all have been cashing in on these one-on-one calls, and I cannot tell you just how fulfilling these calls have been. And it just further confirms that I'm just on the right path. Let me get some light because the lighting, let's see if this changes. It just really confirms me just being on the right path. Bonjour. I started with these one-on-one calls. They were all just specifically style based. It was all just getting you together for whatever event, body changes, lifestyle changes, whatever, but it was really just centered all around style. When I felt that calling, when I received that confirmation that and really you all confirmed this. When I took time, bonjour, when I took time and went through, because I always reply, I reply back to every single comment that I receive. But when I took time, and I have to keep looking at the time because I have another call, when I took time and went through my comments again and I started seeing that common denominator, the common denominator wasn't just, "Oh, cute dress, cute earrings." Like, yeah, that was a part of it, but the underlining message was always just merci. This is how I picture you all speaking. Merci. For your inspiration, for the motivation. Like, I kept seeing that over and over. And once I opened myself to put myself out there in that capacity, because clearly I had always been inspiring and motivating, but just in my day to day life, it wasn't. intentional the way it is now with these one-on-one calls. Once I opened myself up to that, I opened everything up. My sessions have been booked. I have calls scheduled all the way until like December. I think that's as far out as my calendar goes. And that just further confirms that I'm here for much more than telling you all to buy the pretty dresses, to buy, those things. Of course, that's a reality. Someone who says that they don't judge a book by its cover, not only are they in denial, they're liars. Because we all do, and it's not a bad thing. It's I I don't like saying judge a book by its cover because that has a negative like connotation with it. We create stories when we see someone. If we see someone dressed a certain way, we create a story. We're not judging the book. We just created a story. And that's just the reality. We pull those stories from life experiences. You may have known someone who dressed a certain way. So when you see this stranger that you have never met walking down the street dressed as such, it makes you think about someone you knew when you were younger, someone you know now, a fictional character on a TV, but we all create stories when we see someone before we even speak to them. So that's a reality. So style will always be a part of what it is that I do. But just connecting on this deeper level has been such a blessing and so rewarding. I walk away feeling just so good knowing that I've encouraged someone to do something that they have been just scared to do. Bonjour. Just encouraging someone to do something that they already have the tools to do. Like you have it. We just need that motivation. We just need to know that someone is rooting for us. Like that's what we need. And that's something that I didn't have. And I I don't want anyone else to ever feel alone. And, you all have just been such a blessing. Like, again, I don't know if you all have been sharing my one-on-one sessions with your friends and family, if you all have been booking, the calls, and I just thank you all so much. Like, it is such a blessing to be able to be a blessing to someone else, and I'm just so thankful. Oh, yes, it makes me so happy. Yeah, so I did not mean to spring this live on, with you all, but I had to check in. It is Thursday, typically on Thursday. You finally caught a live, merci. Yeah, I typically and I'm saying typically, I've only done this 3 times. I had been posting, like, in the I guess, a post in the community sharing that, "Oh, I'm gonna go live at this time." But today, I did not have an opportunity to do so because the bookings are booked. And I'm so thankful for that. So yesterday, I unplugged a bit from, the constant social medias, the Instas, the TikTok. I, took the day off from there, and I just spent the day plotting out my course because right now, the one-on-one sessions, they're still being housed in the portals where I do my style sessions, but really creating an actual plan, creating all the things. And that's what I worked on yesterday. And I needed that time. I really did. Lives can be scheduled or not, no worries. Oh, merci, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I try to give you all a heads up because I don't know, but I assume I don't know, maybe you all can tell me. So when do you get a notification that I'm going live? Because I assume with the other platforms, Insta and TikTok, that it's I don't know, a banner or something that pops up. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but that's good to know. I do like this flexibility of being able to just go live because sometimes I can't give that heads up. But yeah, today has been a really good day. I am just so blessed. I'm so thankful. I was able to chat with a dear Mezami early this morning. She has a big day today. And we, just poured into one another. So that was nice before I hopped on two calls. And I have one in 10 minutes and then I think two more this afternoon. So it depends on the day. How many miles do I walk a day? It depends on the day. I received a notification, but that's because I have the YouTube app. Got it. Okay, that's good to know. So if you have the YouTube app, you'll get the notification. But if you don't have the app, I'm assuming it's an email. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Yeah, so it depends. And I have not been walking because the schedule has been a bit tight. But I need to maybe this afternoon we'll definitely go for a walk. I have to fit that in because that's good, not only for my physical health, but the mental health is, just unplugging for a bit because so much of what I do is screens. I'm staring at screens. So I have to reincorporate that into my schedule. And I'm really thrilled. And Mazami sent me a coffee today, so that was so nice. I picked that up early this morning, and I'm still sipping because this is a pretty big cup. Oh, thank you. I'm glowing. That makes me so happy. Like I feel, and I just don't. I have this history of being dramatic. But it is when I do believe that there is a glow when someone is walking in their purpose, when someone is living to their potential, or even pursuing, it's a difference. It's a difference. These letters, why are they so small? If you have notifications turned on, okay. Yeah, sorry, my finger was all in the way. I need like a projector so I can get these comments big. Yeah, yeah, so that actually I wanna push this button. What does this do? Maybe I shouldn't push it while we're on the oh, ew, oh, oh, they're filters. Oh, no, I don't need it. I don't wanna do filters, no. Okay, sorry. I'm like a little kid. I saw the button and started playing. Okay, so that's good to know, the notifications, that's really good. So, yeah, I wanted to check in with you all. I will do a vlog Tuesday because there is something depending on the time today, once I wrap up with my last call, there is a subject that I wanted to talk about in a more structured setting. So I can't really just Jay. I'm looking at my order now. I said Jesse. They just do what they want. They do what they want. It's Jesse. That's like the most all-American name ever. Like, I was named after a cowboy. Come on. I digress. See, I'm just so connected. Everything's beeping right now. This is one of the things of being in the Apple ecosystem, everything but my watch. I don't know if you all could hear the notifications, but my iPad just went off, the phone, the computer, sensory overload, sensory overload. Yeah, but I had to check in with you all. I really enjoy doing these lives. So I will get back on I won't even say back on schedule. I needed this time to explore something different. And that's the beauty of waking up every day is that we have the option to do something. I was supposed to be in Berlin next week. I'm still gonna make my way there. I used to go to Berlin very often. I really love that city. So the next time I am there, cappuccino. Oh, we love you over here. Oh my goodness. Ah, danke. That's thank you, right? I get the languages mixed up. Yeah. Oh, that makes me so happy. So when I come to Berlin, cappuccinos. Cappuccinos. Oh, Hampton, yes. Yes, so, today is just, it's been a good day. I am just so thankful because yesterday, I will say, was a rough one. Yesterday was, a pretty difficult day, but I pulled through. I gave myself space to feel all the things. That's one of the biggest parts of this journey is knowing that it's okay not to be okay at times. Like, I never want to get to a space where I am denying my emotions, not addressing my emotions. And, I know that's like a big thing on TikTok, the Delulu kind of thing. There's a time and place to be delusional. But when it comes to your emotions and doing the work to sort through what you are feeling, that's not the time to be delusional. You need to address those because bonjour, it can just lead to other issues. So I'm glad that I did not push through yesterday. I gave myself that time and space, which that is a luxury. Like being able to say no, I'm not going to do whatever it is. I need time, I need space. That is a luxury. For so much of my life, I did not have the space to do so because I had to go to work because if I didn't go to work, I didn't get paid. I didn't have leave. I didn't have childcare. Like I had to do those things. So that is a luxury. Like any of you all, if you have paid time off, if you have safe childcare for your children when you need a mental health just break, that is a luxury. Like, those are the luxuries that I always advise mes amis to remember, that luxury does not equate to designer things, designer like no. There's so many luxuries in life that we don't even realize we have, and that is one. So yesterday was a day of luxury, being able to unplug on my terms and getting myself together because how can you pour into anyone else when I know this is so cliche, but when your cup is empty? If you don't have much to give, if you are running on fumes, how are you going to do anything for anyone else? And so many of us are, putting along. And I was putting for a very, very long time. And that's not sustainable. That is not sustainable for anyone to exist in that space. And I will do all that I can to help you all get out of that space if you have ever felt yourself just there. And I'm sure we all have at some point in time. So I need to get ready to hop on my call. Merci beaucoup for letting me crash, for popping up unannounced. I appreciate it so much. And again, if you all do want to schedule a one-on-one call avec moi to chat, to get you up and running, all of the things, please do. You will not regret it. And I tell you all, strike while the iron is hot because once these packages are together, mes amis gonna need payment plans because we're taking this corporate, okay? I love you all so much. Have an amazing day. Smile, give thanks, take a second, write down three luxuries that you have right now, not any bags, not any designer stuff. Three luxuries in your life right now that you are taking for granted. Write it down. Write it down. Oh, I love you all so much. And I'll, try to send you all a text before I just pop up at your jobs, in your home. Ciao for now.